Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aiden. I go by Tuesday Enthusiast online, and today we are working on my June Mail Club art. So by the time you see this, it will already have gone out to my members. So that's really cool. Just so you know, like, this is kept a secret every month from my members. Part of the joy of my mail club is that it's a surprise. So this month, my members voted duck over cat. And so here's my plan. I'm thinking ducks in like sun hats or bucket hats, posing like they're in like a new age metal band cover. Once my paper was prepped, I began sketching, and here's kind of the vision we got. A duck in the front with a duck bucket hat, putting up a peace sign, and then there's a smaller duck in the back that we can't see. And once I was done my sketch, I laid out the colors that I was planning to use in different areas just to kind of get a feel for my palette. I do this almost every time I start a drawing with my acrylic paint markers, just so I kind of know what tones we're working with, if I need to add any more vibrant pieces, if I need to, you know, do a little editing, a little messing with the palette before we get into it, but I was pretty happy with it. And then I just laid the base layer down of the colors. I always like to start with a base layer and then kind of let it dry and then layer other colors on top. I just find that this works a little better for my workflow, and I can block in all of the areas that are supposed to be one color or another, and then I can focus on details after. Honestly, very similar to painting a canvas. I use like quote-unquote big strokes right now, where I'm just filling zones, bringing off just color, and then after I will add the little details, which we're getting into right now. Now I'm going back in with some other deeper tones or complementary tones, as I mentioned, just to add some extra details, some shadows, some feathers, some waves, things like that. While I'm doing that in the background, I thought I would tell you about the inspiration for this piece. So it's June, as you know. This is for the June Club, and it felt like the perfect intro to summer. June is when it really starts to feel like it could be summer here in Canada, where I live. So I was thinking about, what do ducks do that feels kind of adjacent to things that I could do? And they hang out at lakes and ponds. And I was like, what if there were two duck bros with anatomically correct arms for people, just posing as if they were like having a beach day, and there was like a third duck taking a picture of them for like social media or something. So that was the vision. Let me know if it translated correctly for you. And now I'm just gonna let you enjoy the process. Once I was happy with the amount of detail in the painting, I went in and I did some outlining of the ducks. I used proportionately sized utensils to the ducks to do the outlining. So for this front duck that we're seeing, I used the Ohuhu Waikiki acrylic marker that matched the rest of the set in black because the line size made sense with this duck. But if I used this marker with the duck in the pink hat in the back, the duck would have been all outlined and no duck. So I believe I used one of my Muji 0.5 gel pens, or maybe a 0.38 even, but I think it was the 0.5 to do the duck in the back just so that it had the black outline, but it was proportionately sized to the duck itself. And with the last few strokes of this black pen, we are done and we are on to the tape peel to reveal some crispy lines. In order to get these lines as crispy as they are, something I've learned is that regardless of the tape I'm using, I only want to press it down along the side that is going to be against where the paint goes. So the tape is stuck on the paper all the way, but it's really pressed down along the line against where the paint is going. And with that, she is done. A couple days later, after I was sure it was dry, I scanned it with my Epson EcoTake 2850, and now this is what it looked like once it was printed for my club members. So thank you so much for making it this far. If you did, please like and subscribe. It really helps a girl out. Comment if you like it, comment if you don't like it. Let me know what you think I could improve on next time. I love to hear that kind of feedback from people. If you want to join the mail club, it is currently $8 Canadian a month. For people in Canada, oh sorry, my ice maker went off, and I think maybe $11 or $12 a month if you are outside of Canada. You get a print, a letter, a drink recipe, and good vibes from me. I'll have that link down below as usual. Have a fantastic day and stay crafty.